Well, you know how we're officially boomers now because we've held a press event. That's how we know.
We have. We're with actual probably boomers that have been on the same stage as us.
I go back calling them boomers. They're like really important people.
Yeah, right. It's like legitimate government people.
Oh,
fucking
fuck. Hell. Okay. Yeah, we say boomers, but actual official like political important people have been on the stage.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you can just tell. I mean, if you guys went on to the FCCJ channel, which a lot of you guys did, I think we had like 4,000 people watching us when normally I think they have like 6.
Yeah, there were a lot of the comments are really confused. They were like, "What is this? Can somebody explain what happened?"
I think
here?
we were also really confused as well.
Yeah. So I guess we can explain what happened.
Yeah. What is the FCCJ, Connor?
The Foreign Correspondents Club of Japan.
Yes.
Correct? Which I believe is just essentially the foreign press. And
Yeah.
it's like an organization for the foreign press in Japan.
Yeah.
And a guy reached out to us who was the interviewer, called Fred. And he was like, "Hey guys, I'm writing an article about YouTubers in Japan, foreign YouTubers, talking about like depicting Japan." And I thought, to be fair, that's a pretty good article because I mean, I feel like most of the younger generation are probably getting a lot of the information about Japan from us or Chris or you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. I got way more of it from that than the guides because most of the guides are like, "Oh, you should check out the Kiyomizu-dera Temple in Kyoto," and then go. You know what I mean? Like it's super generic. Like, no, I want to see someone like do something really fucking unique.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, like he asked us the question about travel guides, right? And I just when he asked me that question, I just thought, who reads travel guides anymore?
No.
Boomers.
No,
I don't.
You say that, but even my parents now, they've gone. They were like, "Oh, I've watched this fellow, called Abroad in Japan." I'm like, "Oh fuck." Oh God, of course. And even a lot of these travel guides cite people like Abroad in Japan, which is really funny now. Now it's just instead of actually finding their own shit, like Chris found this really fucking cool thing. You go and check it out. You know what I mean?
Japan YouTuber Chris Broad.
But anyway, so he reached out to us and he showed us the article, and it looked really legit. And it was going to be in number 1 Shinbun, I think it's called, which is a paper here in Japan.
Yeah. And as we all know, we need a bit more like official backing. Because 2 of us here are verified on Twitter and one isn't. And the reason I got verified is because I had submitted the articles that were written about me and the interviews that I've done. But obviously someone here hadn't had any articles written about him yet. So,
but now we got an article about Crash Taste. So.
I have articles. I just didn't submit them. I submitted my Wikipedia, which wasn't good enough for Twitter verification.
Of course, because what was it? The day that you found out you guys had a Wikipedia, you uploaded pictures for each other.
Yeah, we uploaded.
We spent literally like half an hour of this trash taste recording just trying to update these guys' wikis.
Somebody made a Wikipedia page, and it's very meticulous, and I was very grateful for it. But I was like, why didn't they upload a picture?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is very easy. Like, just upload a picture.
Yeah.
And then it got removed anyway.
Yeah, I was like, they're legitimate looking pictures.
They are pictures.
Yeah, I mean, we added each other's pictures, and then like less than 12 hours later, it was gone. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you get a picture? How do you get a picture on Twitter? Not Twitter, Wikipedia. Fuck.
And so they reached out to us, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to come and give record a like pseudo podcast on this YouTube channel?"
Yeah.
And we checked that out. We were like, "Whoa."
It's like some heavy topics on this channel.
Yeah, I think the week he sent it was something like LGBT rights in Japan. I'm like, that's pretty serious stuff. And then you want us to come on and just clown and then ask us about pizza fucking crust. And I was like,
you can tell that the Trash Taste viewers were like had invaded the chat because like we were having this very official press conference, and then like I get asked about pizza crusts.
Yeah,
and
literally.
anime.
Yeah, literally the first question. It was like, all right, we got some questions from the audience right now, and the first question here is, Gant, what do you think about pizza crust?
I just find it funny how just utterly unprepared they were for like the amount of questions that were going to be sent. Because I remember the person running it just came up with like a huge stack of questions, and the interviewer looked at this being like, this is more questions than I've ever seen in my life. What is going on right now?
20 pieces of paper. It's just like, here's the questions. And the guy's like, what?
What the fuck? It was quite fun though. I mean, it was a cool experience.
And we were like, and I remember the guy was like, it's on an official thing. Like, FCCJ is a professional thing that does a lot of like, press conferences and stuff like that. But like, you guys can just come casually because, we're just going to do it like casually like you guys do in the podcast. And we're like, we're wearing suits. Bet. We're wearing the suits.
No, I mean, like there was that wall of the previous people that had done FCCJ press conferences because they've only just started live broadcasting them recently, if I understand correctly. So, but they've been doing them for like years and years, but most of them have been private. And like we saw the Dalai Lama on there.
Hayao Miyazaki was
Hayao
there.
Miyazaki. Did I see Trump on there as well?
Trump was there. Like a very young Trump was there. Like fucking.
So the president of Thailand had done it.
Yeah, the ex-prime minister of Thailand. I didn't know this because like I saw a picture there and I was like, it looks kind of familiar. And I was like, where do I recognize him from? So I snap it, send a picture to my mum, and he was like, oh, that's the ex-prime minister of Thailand. So I'm just like,
so
fucking,
only the important people.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. What's going on here?
And then imagine that wall, and then the literal front of the FCCJ building is this giant billboard that says like, tonight on the FCCJ, trash taste. And it was so fucking weird. Because it's like, we should not belong on this billboard.
Yeah, I think as well, the journalist Fred was like, I want it to just be like a normal Trash Taste episode. And I'm like, I don't think we can do
That's
a
not
normal,
how it works.
I don't think we can just turn up here and just do a normal Trash. I think I'm going to have to be polite.
Yeah.
Like,
We're not gonna, like, was he expecting us to like rock up and be like, oh, you dickhead, let's go?
Yeah, because like I saw a lot of the comments be like, this is the most calmest and most polite I've ever seen the boys. Well, yeah, if you'd seen the stage that we were on, you probably act the same as well, honestly.
If you knew who was on this stage before us, then you would probably act like that as well.
I saw a comment that really made me laugh, and it was like that the waterman's doing God's work, not a glass empty for a single second. I was so awkward as well because we're just sitting there, and then this guy creeps over with water. I feel like bent over, and I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for him. I'm like, I don't need water.
And I was like, why are you topping me up? Well, I'm basically full. And it's just like,
also, Jay, why did you have to go to the toilet mid sentence? You couldn't have like waited until you finished speaking.
That was hilarious.
Okay, like I dead ass was like holding on to that shit for dear life.
You could have done it before you started the sentence.
30
after
minutes.
you started the sentence.
No, I was like, I'm gonna go for as long as I can, and I think about an hour into, because it was like a 2-hour, I think, live
it was 2
event.
hours.
About an hour and 10 in, I was like, I'm gonna die. Like my bladder is about to explode. But I can hold on. It's like 50 minutes. If I just concentrate on talking and just listening, I can get through it. And I didn't forget what else. What question did I get?
You were actually getting asked like a serious question about Japan.
In the middle of a serious question, and you're just like, sorry, can I go to the toilet? Didn't even finish your like. You just went, and I was like, Joey, what the fuck?
Like I literally got like mental whiplash because I was like, oh, this is Joey being prim and proper and professional. But out of nowhere, he just busts out the, can I go to the toilet?
You can hear the very moment my heart just snaps, and I'm just like, you have to go. I was just like, I'm gonna cut this sentence short. I have to fucking go, otherwise I'm about to piss on stage in front of 4,000 people.
I'll be honest. When you asked to go to the toilet, I looked at you and I was like, should I do it?
I was like, should I do it? No, hold.
I was like, I looked at you guys and I'm like, I can't be the only one who's busting for a piss. Like, Garn should be dying right now.
I was dying. Yeah. Like inside, like my leg was like going at like fucking Sonic speeds. It was just like, come on.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Waterboy, if you come near me one more time and fill up that glass, I am going to kill you. I have stopped drinking water for the past 30 minutes because if I drink one more sip of water, I am going to explode. Stop filling up my glass.
You could have just been like, can you hand me the bottle? Just give me a bottle, boss man.
I just drink it and then slowly bring the glass down.
This is going to be a really question, but can you get under the table?
Yeah. No, I couldn't, man. I was like, I was like, do I just ask the question or do I piss on stage? I'm gonna ask the question. Fuck it.
Like he said, it was like, yeah, this is the first time it's ever happened in the history of the FCCJ or something, right?
I'm like, bullshit. There's gonna be another Asian person who has a bladder just as small
surely
as mine.
someone else there out there has a small bladder like us.
I take his word for it, Jay. I think you made you ruined a press conference.
Or I made history by being the only person.
There's a lot of people who've made history that's
on the
FCCJ.
A lot of people made history on the FCCJ, but no one's ever taken a piss break in the middle of one.
I got to ask, what did you guys write in the guest book? Because I remember, so we had to sign a guest book, right? And so every guest who's been on there has to like sign it and write some kind of message or something. And we had some really like deep, important messages. You know, some talking about some very hot political topics right now. I think one message I saw said something like, we must listen to the voice of the people. The people will not go unheard, and there's only so long that we can stop listening to them, or something along those lines. And then I turn the page, and it's just my message being like, Senjigahara, best girl, Gigok, 2021.
At least like you came up with like a kind of funny one. Like I saw that and I was like, I can't top that.
Wow, what did you write?
I think I wrote something like, I like anime. Yes, I do. Or something.
only the biggest of brains.
Is that the same thought process that you went through when you came up with the anime man?
Yeah, literally.
I like
anime.
Mr. Worldwide.
I like anime. Yes, I do.
like anime. Yes, I do. Joey the Anime and Bissinger 2021.
I just put, I don't know what I'm doing here. That's literally all I wrote.
I mean, that's probably the most honest.
Probably the most honest one.
I don't know what I'm doing here, Connor.
Connor, not even your full name, just
I
Connor.
said Connor. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Oh man.
No, but it was a great experience. It was super weird to be on something that official, and I don't even think like our fans knew how official it was when they were watching.
We didn't even say anything about it until like 10 minutes before. We were like, should we tweet out that we're doing this? It's being live streamed.
Yeah.
I mean, may as well.
And now it's the most viewed video on their channel as
Hey,
well.
let's
I think
go.
probably by the time this video is live, it's well over 500,000 views.
I think
which
so,
is
yeah.
Pretty,
I mean, it's
pretty insane.
I mean, it was just basically like a trash taste episode, but just polite.
Polite,
Yeah.
The gentleman.
I did like all the memes which are like, oh damn, Pog to the new studio setup.
Damn, that's where all the budget
Yeah, well, that's where all the budget went.
Yeah, it wasn't the trash taste episode; it was the garbage taste episode.
I remember I saw that camera and I was like, weak. What a weak camera. One camera angle.
One camera
What
angle.
is this? A Sony handheld? What is this? Come on, get a real camera.
Manual zoom in. What is this?
Yeah, I was like, "Where's the lights? Where's the lighting? Come on, look at this."
I'm like, this floor has a restaurant in it. You guys can afford a restaurant, but not a good camera?
Yeah.
Seriously? Come on. I'm kidding.
But yeah, we were really honored to be invited on that, and
Yeah.
we realized much like I think it kind of set in much later. I was like, oh, I think we actually did something like pretty cool and legit.
Yeah,
No, I think I don't know how many YouTubers can say they've done something like that.
No.
And I think we did a good job. We didn't embarrass ourselves too much.
yeah, I'd say so. I'd say we were way more reserved than on our usual, fucking monkey mode podcast or
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, it was a great experience. And one of the things we've been doing in between building this set, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.